that I'm at an all-time.
Hey guys, and welcome to this Clash Royale video. And today, we're going to be going over some cards that are not legendaries, but are probably, even better than most legendaries in the game. So before the video starts, I do want to say, the misplay giveaway, to enter it, you guys are using my password, my code to get into misplay, which is Crim. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, click the second link in the description. It'll be a video. The beginning of that video, it explains what I'm about to say. So if you don't know what I'm about to say, so just go there and it will tell you what I'm trying to say right now. You guys are using my code for misplay, but to be entered into the $100 gift card giveaway, you also need to get 200 points, right? I see loads and loads of people using my code, but you're not reaching 200 points. So yeah, guys, make sure you reach 200 points, because then you're not even entered into the giveaway, and it's a big, meh. So yeah, just if you guys are gonna download it, you might as well reach 200 points to be entered into a giveaway like every month. It makes sense, right? Every month you have a chance to win either $50 or $100 of a gift card. So just download misplay, get 200 points, and there you go. But enough rambling. Actually, what I do want to say, right, my trophies have been going terribly. I mean, guys, I need suggestions for a deck. I can't find a deck that's working right now. This Executioner is destroying me, right? I used to have this Lava Hound Graveyard deck. It was amazing, literally. It was the best deck I had ever made, and I made it myself. I was so proud of it. But then they introduced the Executioner. Graveyard can't do anything against the Executioner. The freaking Lava Hound dies easily to the... This Executioner, man, it's destroyed me. It's put me to the ground. Let's open this chest. It's put me to the ground, and it's destroyed me. So if you guys have any suggestions for decks to counter the Executioner, please. As you can see, I even resulted to using the Royal Giant. It got bad, right? It got really, really bad. Okay, let's jump into a replay and talk about this. My first card here is the Zap, right? The Zap spell. It's arguably, it's so cheap. It's one of the best spells in the game. It's been nerfed countless and countless of times. If you guys don't know, the Zap right now has a 0.5 stun duration. It used to have a 1 second, I'm pretty sure it used to be a 1 second stun duration. So it used to be like the stunning of it used to actually be a tactic, right? To get a couple of hits off extra. Like you use a goddamn Hog Rider, then you'll zap it just so it can be frozen for a second, and your Hog Rider will get 2 more hits off. That's what the zap used to be about. Now, even now, it's just one of the best things. It retargets things. It's honestly one of the best troops in the game. If you guys are not using the zap and you're struggling against some of the little troops, anything basically, the zap can counter. It's one of the best cards in the game. I know I'm struggling to give it the value that it actually has. I don't know why, but yeah, honestly, it's one of the best cards in the game. And yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone has at least tried the Zap, and I don't think many people could say that it's bad. The next card here, it's unfortunate that it's here, but you know what, as of right now, maybe one day it'll get nerfed one day, but as of right now, the Royal Giant, it's just one of the best cards in the game. It just is. I mean, it has so much health, it lasts so long, it has like so much distance on it. It's honestly, it's so annoying. If they drop a Royal Giant and your deck doesn't consist of a defense, he's getting a lot of damage on your tower. At least 500 damage is being dealt to your tower. I mean, it's so difficult. And if he supports that with something like a Valkyrie or whatever, it's you're not gonna have fun. You're gonna be looking at that Royal Giant. You're gonna be dreading, the next time he puts it. That's just how Royal Giants work. It's gonna suck if you see a Royal Giant. It does suck if you see Royal Giant. That's why you see so many people complaining that you don't need any skill to use them, and that's why I put him in my deck, right? I don't have much skill of the game, so I'm like, you know what? If I put a Royal Giant, maybe I can get better at the game. So I put the Royal Giant. It didn't work, so that's why I need more decks. But I tried, I tried using the Royal Giant. I mean, once again, not one of the most respected methods of playing Clash Royale, but definitely that's a way you could definitely play Clash Royale, because I mean, if you're struggling, then it's a no-brainer, right? Like just drop the Royal Giant in your deck, and it usually works. I don't know why I can't use the Royal Giant. It's such a OP card, but I can't use him. anyway, enough of that beast. Let's jump into the next one. The next one is the Executioner, right? As of right now, as I'm recording, maybe you're watching this like a couple of weeks later, maybe a month later. This might, the same things might not, you know, be, so maybe the Executioner got a nerf. So if things have changed, then just bear that in mind. It might not be the exact same when you're watching it. But right now, this Executioner, man, it is destroying me. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's obviously such a good card, which is why it's so overused. But it's destroying my deck. It's destroying. I honestly, guys, if there was a petition to get it removed, I would get it removed. Right? You put a graveyard, it shoots behind the like when it shoots, and the axe is coming back, it hits the troops that are behind it as well. So the graveyard builds up around it, and it all dies. And I'm using my Lava Hound. It's just hitting 2 hits all at once of the Lava Hound, and once the Lava Pups come out, boom! He's thrown the axe forward. It gets them all. He's thrown the axe backwards. It gets them all, and your Lava Hounds. It's just honestly, I'm dreading Clash Royale just because of that card. That one card right there. It's making me not want to play. And the sad thing is, I've opened so many chests. I've even, you know, spent money on opening epic chests, and I can't unlock him. I really just want to unlock him to fight fire with fire, and it's not happening for me. I don't know why. I can't unlock the Executioner, and I'm having to battle all these people with it. And it's impossible, man. It's literally impossible. This next one right here, I mean, again, it's another no-brainer right now. The freaking Elite Barbarians. Like, you can't. They've been nerfed. They got quite a big nerf. But let's be honest, right? Still, definitely one of the best cards in the game. If you drop a Golem, right, and then they have Elite Barbarians in their cycle, your tower is basically guaranteed to be down. You're gonna struggle, right? Unless you have, like, the only card I can think of that can counter it properly might be an Ice Golem, because then you can make them walk around your base. But if you don't have an Ice Golem and you've just used 8 Elixir, even if you know manage to get 1 extra Elixir for that Skeleton Army, if he has a Zap, then you just lost your tower. It's impossible. The Elite Barbarians right now, they're still really strong. Thankfully, they were nerfed. Like, the way they used to be, they're like the Executioner. All these new cards they've released, like, they're getting so OP, except the goddamn... Except the, you know, little Dark Goblin. He kind of sucks. No one uses him. I tried to use him, you know. Maybe as like an underrated card. But no, he sucks as well. I'm sorry, but he does. But yeah, freaking Elite Barbarians. Obviously, they had to be up here. You know, maybe I mean, I'm saying this so many times. Last time I said this, but maybe if you're watching this later on, you know, maybe another week or something, these same stats might not apply, right? So just bear that in mind. But right now, Elite Barbarians are really OP. This next one I got here, right, is the Fireball, right? The Fireball, another amazing card, right? If you use the Fireball and the Zap in the same deck, it is honestly one of the best combinations, because if they drop a Musketeer at the back, right, they also drop a Mega Minion to build up a push, and then, you know, put that Giant in front of them. Fireball the tower, Zap the tower. Oh, they're both gone. Honestly, they're really good. I know the Lightning Spell does the same thing, but obviously that's like a really expensive card into one. You can use the fire. Say they drop minions, you can use the Fireball to do that. Say if they drop, you know, lots of things at once, like Barbarians just coming in your face, you could drop the Fireball. The Fireball is honestly such a good card. It's my favorite spell. I'm not gonna lie, it's my favorite spell. It's basically it's one of the cards that when I'm building a deck, I have to have a Fireball in it, because honestly, I know, I mean, arrows right now, they're getting quite popular because of that nerf, the buff, wait, no, the nerf the Zap spell got of damage, and it doesn't take out Goblin Barrels. So the arrows are getting more popular right now, because, you know, Goblin Barrels, they can't be zapped. So people are using arrows just to counter that. But yeah, in my opinion, Fireball, best, you know, spell in the game. So this one right now, I think it's again one of these cards that I don't think many people can argue with. Is the Ice Golem, right? The Ice Golem, you can call it a tank. I'll call it a suicide card, right? It's basically a card that you just put there to either tank for a bit, you know, to make. It's basically, you want that card as a distraction. You want that thing to, you know, soak up the damage for everything else. Not really soak up the damage. It's just like, say they're attacking, you put that there to slow them down, just so you can build a bit more elixir. It's so cheap, so you can just do that. That's what I love about the Ice Golem. Literally, it's such a good card. You can, like, say they've got, like, all these goddamn, whatchamacallem, you got these, Musketeers on your tower, you got, Mega Man you're flying above, you got an Ice Wizard though, you just put that friggin' Ice Golem before they lock onto the tower, it soaks up a lot of damage, the tower's shooting at them, it kills the little troops slowly, it blows up, it makes them go slow, and you're basically, with 2 elixir, you've you know, dealt so much damage. I mean, you've, like, not dealt any damage at all. I don't know how I'm trying to say this. I mean, I'm struggling to try to say it. I'm trying to say that you have conceded, like, no damage at all, and it's just, it works so well, okay? So that was the last one right there, the Ice Golem. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. I mean, some of you obviously are going to disagree with some of these. I mean, in my opinion, I don't feel like right now you can disagree with any of them. I feel like whatever I said, maybe the Fireball might be a controversial one, but all of these ones right here, they are just, like, really OP cards. Okay, maybe I missed out on some cards. Obviously, like, maybe the Bowler, you could say. The Ice Spirit's really good. Obviously, I missed out on some, but, you know, I couldn't make this, like, a 20-minute video because there's a lot of cards, right, that are just better than Sparkies, you know, just to name a few. Inferno Dragon, you know, there's just a few that are better than them. But yeah, once again, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and yeah, see ya.